can't. And so like that really helps out my family. Community college, like I know there's a stigma around it, but there's still a great community. You still have great opportunities with people. You still learn the same things you probably would at a university. You will be helped no matter what your problem is.
Who knew that selling your car could be so easy?
It's more than easy when you go to chriswantscars.com.
Chris wanted cars, so I sold him mine.
Thinking about selling your car, truck, or SUV? Then go to chriswantscars.com. Chris needs to buy cars now and wants yours whether you buy from him or not.
It's the best way to sell your car today.
I got a real-time offer right on the spot. Thanks, Chris.
So sell your cars at chriswantscars.com.
Advantage, Offenburg.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
My name is Veronica Griswold, and I chose Johnny Logan mainly because they offered a really good scholarship. I was really worried about how I was going to be able to afford to pay for college. I hope to transfer to a university next year and then apply to law school so I can practice law. I think people should go to Johnny Logan College because the faculty to student ratio is really low. Also, Johnny Logan has really good technical programs as well as social science programs.
Logan Fitness at John A. Logan College is open and operating safely for your health. Temperature screening, mask policies, spacious facilities, and frequent cleaning make Logan Fitness the safest location for indoor exercise. Our staff goes the extra mile to ensure that the facility is always clean and regularly disinfected for a great member experience. In addition, our large open areas make it easy to accomplish your workout while still maintaining social distance. All for an affordable price with no contracts. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness. Hey, welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
I'm Cameron Alford. It's a lot of people that come, a lot of students come to the game, so you get to interact with them. Once basketball is done, because I understand that one day it's going to be done for me, I want to still be involved with it in some type of way, taking that next step, being ready for the next step. So next school, that's what keeps me motivated. It's good that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed sometimes. I chose John A. College more so for the basketball, but I got here, the atmosphere and the people I get to meet, that's a good reason why I came.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning John A. Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for John A. Logan credit, but either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
My name is Bill Connell. I teach for the massage therapy program at John A. Logan College. Students can develop their skills in basic Swedish massage, sports massage, and seated massage. They get to express their skills in an individual way when they're working with their client.
My name is Chelsea Greenwood. I am a personal trainer. I can already apply a lot of the things I'm learning in my classes to my profession now.
My students almost always have job offers before they finish the program. There's a big demand for massage therapists in Southern Illinois.
I'd like to buy the family's gas on tube.
Okay.
I'd like to pay for this family's meal.
Okay. We're so blessed in this country. I would encourage all of you to pay it forward and let that random act of kindness define us as a nation. Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Small business is the backbone to our community. It's a good feeling to know that one loan to a small business benefits everyone in the community, not just that business.
It's the people at People's National Bank that are making a difference in the lives of Southern Illinois. People's National Bank is a locally owned community bank that provides quality services for the people that work and live in Southern Illinois. People's National Bank. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers.
My name is Jacob Reichert. I plan to major in biology, and eventually I am looking forward to being a park ranger or research biologist. I received a FAVIS scholarship, and that basically covers my tuition and fees. And that's really important to me because coming from a middle-class family, we can't always afford all the things that you need for college. And so that really helps out my family. Community college, I know there's a stigma around it, but there's still a great community. You still have great opportunities with people. You still learn the same things you probably would at a university. You will be helped no matter what your problem is.
Who knew that selling your car could be so easy?
It's more than easy when you go to chriswantscars.com.
Chris wanted cars, so I sold him mine.
Thinking about selling your car, truck, or SUV? Then go to chriswantscars.com. Chris needs to buy cars now and wants yours whether you buy from him or not.
It's the best way to sell your car today.
I got a real-time offer right on the spot. Thanks, Chris.
So sell your cars at chriswantscars.com.
Advantage, Offenburg.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
My name is Veronica Griswold, and I chose Johnny Logan mainly because they offered a really good scholarship. I was really worried about how I was going to be able to afford to pay for college. I hope to transfer to a university next year and then apply to law school so I can practice law. I think people should go to Johnny Logan College because the faculty to student ratio is really low. Also, Johnny Logan has really good technical programs as well as social science programs.
Logan Fitness at John A. Logan College is open and operating safely for your health. Temperature screening, mask policies, spacious facilities, and frequent cleaning make Logan Fitness the safest location for indoor exercise. Our staff goes the extra mile to ensure that the facility is always clean and regularly disinfected for a great member experience. In addition, our large open areas make it easy to accomplish your workout while still maintaining social distance. All for an affordable price with no contracts. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness. Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
I'm Cameron Alford. It's a lot of people that come, a lot of students come to the game, so you get to interact with them. Once basketball is done, because I understand that one day it's going to be done for me, I want to still be involved with it in some type of way, taking that next step, being ready for the next step. So next school, that's what keeps me motivated. It's good that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed sometimes. I chose John A. College more so for the basketball, but I got here, the atmosphere and the people I get to meet, that's a good reason why I came.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning John A. Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for John A. Logan credit, but either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
My name is Bill Connell. I teach for the massage therapy program at Johnny Logan College. Students can develop their skills in basic Swedish massage, sports massage, and seated massage. They get to express their skills in an individual way when they're working with their client.
My name is Chelsea Greenwood. I am a personal trainer. I can already apply a lot of the things I'm learning in my classes to my profession now.
My students almost always have job offers before they finish the program. There's a big demand for massage therapists in Southern Illinois.
I'd like to buy the family's gas on too.
Okay.
I'd like to pay for this family's meal.
Okay. We're so blessed in this country. I would encourage all of you to pay it forward and let that random act of kindness define us as a nation. Farmer State Bank, no one serves you better.
Small business is the backbone to our community. It's a good feeling to know that one loan to a small business benefits everyone in the community, not just that business.
It's the people at People's National Bank that are making a difference in the lives of Southern Illinois. People's National Bank is a locally owned community bank that provides quality services for the people that work and live in Southern Illinois. People's National Bank. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers.
My name is Jacob Reichert. I plan to major in biology, and eventually I am looking forward to being a park ranger or research biologist. I received a FABUS scholarship, and that basically covers my tuition and fees. And that's really important to me because coming from a middle-class family, we can't always afford all the things that you need for college. And so that really helps out my family. Community college, I know there's a stigma around it, but there's still a great community. You still have great opportunities with people. You still learn the same things you probably would at a university. You will be helped no matter what your problem is.
Who knew that selling your car could be so easy?
It's more than easy when you go to chriswantscars.com.
Chris wanted cars, so I sold him mine.
Thinking about selling your car, truck, or SUV? Then go to chriswantscars.com. Chris needs to buy cars now and wants yours whether you buy from him or not.
It's the best way to sell your car today.
I got a real-time offer right on the spot. Thanks, Chris.
So sell your cars at chriswantscars.com.
Advantage, Offenburg.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
My name is Veronica Griswold, and I chose Johnny Logan mainly because they offered a really good scholarship. I was really worried about how I was going to be able to afford to pay for college. I hope to transfer to a university next year and then apply to law school so I can practice law. I think people should go to Johnny Logan College because the faculty to student ratio is really low. Also, Johnny Logan has really good technical programs as well as social science programs.
Logan Fitness.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mike Murphy along with Dave McKenzie as afternoon matinee. The road trip seems like magicians and stuff do this day. They go out on the road for about 10 or 12 days. Logan's at home, but they're playing about every other day. I think this is the fourth. They're going to play 4 games this week after that COVID pause and the weather that came in through the area. Logan's at home this afternoon, 1 o'clock, playing Lewis and Clark.
It's a rematch. The last time these two teams played was back on December 15th at Lewis and Clark, and about 5 days after the tornado went through the Edwardsville area, and was able to see the damage up there as we were making the trip up. But Logan came away with a 97-64 win over the Trailblazers that night, and it was really cold that night. I just remember that drive home. And that
pretty cold out today with the snow.
Just like today, exactly. But, Ball's in the middle of a pretty big stretch here. A lot of games. How do they recover? It was just 2 nights ago. They were at Mattoon. How do they, did they get the rest that they needed? How are they going to come out and start this game today against Lewis and Clark?
Yeah, and a start will be important. The Volunteers on the road the other night at Lakeland College, and that was a torrid pace, and they scored, 60 points in the first half, and then things slowed down considerably after that as both teams concentrated a little bit on defense. But This Logan team comes in here averaging 80, giving up 70, and Lewis and Clark only scores at a 66 point per game clip, but they give up almost 76. So that's a minus 10 differential there, where Logan is a plus 10. And on paper, this thing should be a snoozer, a lapper, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, you've been around long enough to know that on paper it means nothing, because Logan could come out, start poorly. Lewis and Clark could get hot, and Lewis and Clark's got a chance to beat the number 4 team in the country.
Exactly. I mean, when you are number 4, number 2, number 10 in the country, you always have that target on your back. And what an impressive win it would be for Lewis and Clark if they were coming in here and upset John A. Logan today. But, you know, anything can happen. Like you said, you could have a cold shooting day. Officials could get involved. It could get into a slugfest at the stripe, free throw line.
Yep.
And, I mean, anything can happen. But, you know, these guys they have responded very well. They only played 4 games since December. Is that right? Yeah, December 28th.
Played 4 games in the month of January.
And so there was a little bit of rust, but I think they had enough game time here in the last week. That rust should be gone. They should be loosened up and ready to go today.
Well, they will come right back in here Monday night and play Lakeland College, a team that they just beat, and then Wednesday be up in Centralia at Kaskaskia College. So we are rapidly coming to the end of the season in the region tournament. Logan right now sitting at 20-2, 9-1, and so in good spot for that number 1 seed if they hold serve here today and keep rolling. The teams above them in the national polls aren't doing much at all. Everybody's, adding W's to their side of the ledger. So we'll see what happens. Matt Varney had a chance to talk with Logan coach Kyle Smith-Peters as the Volunteers continue this torrid stretch of games. The officials have showed up. I see, is that Ted Knapp over across the way watching the Logan Volunteers warm up. We've got a lot to come on the pregame show. Stay with us. Coming up next after this 1-minute break, it'll be an interview with the Logan head coach, Kyle Smith-Peters.
Coach Kyle Smith-Peters joins us today before your game with Lewis and Clark. You guys seem to be kind of gaining that rhythm a little bit. You had that 2-week layoff, and now 3 games under your belt this week. The rhythm really is coming, and it's tough to be able to do it the way that the way the schedule's set up. But now you've got that rhythm also where it's every other day basically.
Yeah, I mean, and like we told them, we've practiced plenty, so we've got to be able to get out here and now perform whether we like it or not. And I obviously, like anyone else, was going to be very concerned with the 14-day layoff. You just worry about rust building up, and we had a little bit, but man, this group has just done a really good job of just continually punching and scratching. And we ran out of gas a couple of these games, which is part of it. That conditioning to simulate games in that 14-day break is just not there. So we've kind of hit the wall mid-second half, but we've played so well early, being up so much, it hasn't affected us. So, like, once the conditioning part gets back to where it needs to be, I'm very happy with where we're playing, our rotations, our effort level, all those things are really clicking. Being very positive about it, that 14-day hopefully allowed some injuries to, get better, allowed some legs to get back underneath us. I mean, we're moving and jumping right now like a team would in, early November. So hopefully we can kind of keep that athleticism and athletic movement, with us as we carry it into the region tournament.
26 points for Sean the other night. Seems like he got his mojo back as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's, he gets the guys involved so much and so well, and did such a good job of keeping the pace more of where we're used to seeing him keep the pace. He was attacking the basket again, not as conservative as he had been the previous 2 games. But I also think he feels better, too, with his conditioning and where he's at. He's not getting as fatigued, and I think that makes a big difference. And, he just does so much for us as just kind of being the flagship on the floor for the rest of us. And he's playing hard, we're playing hard. And if he's tired, we're going to be tired. So it's just one of those things that we got to be able to, I think, do a good job, especially as a coaching staff, of finding those minutes for him to be able to take those breaks, because we do depend on him a lot. And, our guys do as well.
Lewis and Clark today, they're really struggling this season. 5 wins for them so far. Only one guy averaging double digits. This is kind of an opportunity for you guys to hit one out of the park and maybe give your main guys some rest a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd hope so, but shoot, they've been through some trials and tribulations themselves. They've had more layoffs than any team in our league. They had the unfortunate deal to start the season with their school and their email system, so they couldn't even practice for like 14 days during the season. And they had COVID, and they, and Doug does such a good job, but I couldn't imagine being in his shoes trying to handle that inconsistency and somehow being consistent on the floor. It's just very hard to work out. But they've played some people close. They've been right in some ball games, and any team you can't take lightly.
Last time you faced them, you limited them to 16% from the three-point line. That's a winning formula right there. You ended up winning 27 by 27.
I mean, it was one of the largest victories we had this year. It was later in December, and we were really starting to play well. And granted, that's what you want to be able to see. You want to see us as a team get better. And obviously they're going to be better. They had 4 or 5 guys out when we played them at that time, with some, coach or COVID stuff and some disciplinary things. So there'll be a much different team regardless of record than what we played back, 2 months ago.
And I know you were real happy the other night for Eli Downing, and getting his opportunity there for you guys at Lakeland.
Oh, it was huge. I mean, it's just those are the stories of the coach you like to see, a guy that just buys his time the way he needs to buy it and step back up when we needed him. And we needed him. And we had, like I said, we had some fatigue, we had some matchup issues, and we just got some really, really good depth at all of our positions this year. And knock on wood, we've been lucky to not have the injury bug. So, I mean, for him to take advantage of that opportunity and to come through so just smooth, I mean, it was really just exciting to see as a coaching staff that a guy has worked his tail off so hard to finally get a chance to, get some awards and get some accolades.
Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck today.
Thanks, man.
John A. Logan College is open and operating safely for your health. Temperature screening, mask policies, spacious facilities, and frequent cleaning make Logan Fitness the safest location for indoor exercise. Our staff goes the extra mile to ensure that the facility is always clean and regularly disinfected for a great member experience. In addition, our large open areas make it easy to accomplish your workout while still maintaining social distance. All for an affordable price with no contracts. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
Mike Murphy and Dave McKenzie back here at John A. Logan College. The Trailblazers back out. I'd forgotten that. You'd mentioned the tornado that went through that area, and also they had at Lewis and Clark that huge ransomware attack that practically crippled their college there for a while. And they've had more pauses, COVID pauses than anyone else. So Coach Shelton really has had a rough go of it this year. They're not their record's not flashy, 5-14, but they're one of those teams that, like Shawnee, on any given night, or a Kaskaskia or an Alney, and somebody gets hot, it gets contagious. Maybe you're not hitting your shots. Well, we were sure glad to see Sean East come out of that shooting funk that he'd been in.
Yeah, he did. And just really kind of took control there in the second half of that game. And, the one thing and let me back up to the first time we played Lewis and Clark. It was hard to find information on the team because, like you said, their entire website system was down. Mm-hmm. And when we got there, I had searched and searched for rosters, stats, anything, and had to actually go to Marcus, and he had to dig in his binder to find a roster for me. Right. Now, the first time these two teams played, Coach Stotler didn't have 6 of his players. They had been suspended for that game. And also another note from the first time we played, that was when Dietrich Reeves came back, and that was his first game, and he wound up with 16 points in that game, and he was so happy to be back on the floor. They just looked outstanding. They scored 97 points in that game, 97-64.
So there's a lot of things working in Logan's favor. A home game, late arriving crowd. Boy, when we first got here, I thought we're not going to have very many people, but they are pouring in right now as the number 4 team in the country, and the word is spreading around. A lot of people might be doing a double dip. They see the Logan game and go see the Salukis playing at home against Evansville tonight. So we're going to get fired up here in a few minutes and have the starting lineups and the play-by-play. And don't forget, early in the year we didn't get to see much of Logan here at home. But if you're wondering and you can't, you got time. 3, 4, 5 minutes here and the game will just be started. So if you're in the area, swing on by, and we'd be happy to get you in here. Plenty of room. But if not, then they're back at it Monday night with Lakeland College, and that's a 7 o'clock game. So, the Volunteers have to get these conference games made up. They're probably not going to make up that Rend Lake game. That's probably lost. But the other ones they really need to. The reason the Rend Lake game is diminished is because they are a Division II school. And so they won't be in the tournament, although they will host the tournament again this year. Remember, last year they didn't because of the COVID. But the Volunteers seem to be very, very loose and ready to go. And maybe that's a good thing. The Volunteers, I thought, had been playing tight, maybe a little bit is the word. But I think the Lakeland game might have been the best tonic because Lakeland plays fast. Defense is kind of an afterthought. And Logan scoring that 60-plus in that first half, I think maybe got him on track a little bit.
I think they're going to want to come out and, we in the last 2 games, we've seen them have a 26-point lead. 2 games ago, last week or night before last, they had a 24-point lead. Let that slip away. I think tonight it is pedal to the metal for the Vols. They want to get in. They want to hammer, put the hammer down early, and work because Coach Kyle Smith-Peters said they were disappointed they gave up that 20-plus point lead.
Yeah.
And I think they're really wanting to establish the dominance over their opponents again.
The officials are on site, and everybody shaking hands and happy right now as we get ready to line up. The Logan players huddling, the Trailblazers heading over to their bench with Coach Stotler, and we are just about set and ready to get started. Afternoon game at 1, a single game, and as Dave said last time that these two teams met, there were six did you say, players that the Trailblazers didn't have. So we'll see how many of those are back. We've been given a tentative starting lineup for Lewis and Clark. We'll see how that fits. Their leading scorer is Zidane Moore with about 12 points a game. We've got a guy coming off the bench, Jeff Daniels, who averages almost 13 a game. So we'll see. Lewis and Clark from up in the Alton area, aren't they?
Yep. North of Edwardsville.
Here's the starters for Lewis and Clark. Latarian White, a 6'4 freshman. 6'8 freshman, Dayton, Ohio. Anton Webb. Zidane Moore, their leading scorer from Granite City. 6'3 freshman, A.J. Thompson from North Carolina. Jude Jaquez is their 5th starter. Jaquez is a guy that you saw before.
Yeah, and Zidane Moore was the leading scorer for Lewis and Clark in that matchup back in December. Marquise Rue, he's outstanding. He was in double digits. He had 10, and they were really the point scorers in that first matchup.
Here's the starters for the Volunteers. In the middle, K.J. Debrick. Debrick from Springfield, 6'9". Tay Williams, the 6'7 sophomore guard out of Chicago. In the backcourt, Cam Alford, 6'1 sophomore, Brownsburg, Indiana. The man that everybody covets, if you look at the rankings, Sean East, a 6'3" sophomore guard from Louisville, and Colby Barnes. Barnes putting together a spectacular quiet year, 6'7", from Floyd Knobs, Indiana. And East averaging 21.8 a game, Alfred 8.2 a game, Williams 12.1 points a game, 5.1 rebounds a game, Barnes 13.8 points a game, 5.7 rebounds a game, and Debrick 6.7 points, 4.6 boards. Logan in white, Trailblazers in black with the blue and silver trim. Uniforms look kind of sharp.
Yeah, I like those.
And Logan comes out wearing the white with the blue trim and blue letters and numbers. Ted Knapp having quite the conversation with Kyle Smith-Peters on the sideline before we get started. And it will be Debrick jumping against their big man, Webb.
That's going to be a good matchup to watch all afternoon long. They really went at it back in the first game.
We're underway, and the tip controlled by Logan. East on the right side, throws to Debrick, who swings it to the left to Williams. Williams dribbles to the top, right side, down inside, and Debrick goes quickly to the bucket, but he's blocked by Antoine Webb, and the Trailblazers have it. Handling the ball out front is Moore. Moore clearing out the right side, and Cam Alfred almost swiped the ball. Moore going to try to go again, gets cut off on the sideline, throws it behind. They go down in the corner, and a fadeaway jumper is over the goal. Missed everything by White. Logan comes up with it, and it is Barnes. Barnes at the top and steps to the left of the key, throws back to East. East goes on the right side. East goes down into the right corner. East looking, throws out on the top. Alford launching the three. Boom.
Nice start by the Vols, and the intensity you can see, they picked it up right from the tip.
Thompson throws the basketball off to Moore, off to Webb. Back it goes to Thompson. They kick it in the corner, back outside, and a long three is good by Jude Jaquez. And we are quickly tied. And Williams spinning down inside, almost lost the handle.
Like a Tasmanian devil.
Free throw line off to Alford, inside, dish it, and they steal the ball. But it's stolen back by Williams, and now what?
I think it's a clock issue.
They're looking up at the clock. I think they're saying 26 on the time clock. So that actually gave the Vols about 13 seconds.
I didn't think the ball had hit the rim, truthfully. So
I didn't either.
But apparently.
Somehow it did, or they take Debrick out, bring McGee in. He's getting a quick conference here. They go down in the corner, left corner to Williams, and McGee shoots no. Ball tipped, and it comes out to the Trailblazers. Lewis and Clark has it. Dribbling out front with it is Moore, and Alford continues to try to flick that ball away. Moore over the top of the key, bounce pass. They throw it inside, slapped right away. Right back to the man who tried to throw the pass, Thompson. Thompson flips it up on the top to Webb.
Boy.
Webb having trouble on the right side. Players, Logan does steal the ball, and they throw it off to Williams. Williams catches, spins, reverse layup, good.
Oh, what a defense set up that transition game. And man, between Cam Alford and Shawnee's, they did a fantastic
inside,
job.
throwing up the shot is a bucket by Thompson. So Logan didn't get back quick enough, but they're running again. Alford in the corner, East had it, drives, there's the floater, good. East hits the left-handed floater, coming back the other way again. Trailblazers running down their throat, and Jaquez scores. Logan the other way. This pace is like the other night. East has it, throws out on the top to Alford. Alford waiting. Boy, what a move that was by Williams a minute ago on the reverse layup.
Just couldn't even talk about it. And now the ball slowed down the pace a little bit.
Alford goes free throw line down in the corner. Oh, Shawnee's banks one home. A three ball from the right corner.
That's a good sign for the Vols. He's heated it up early.
It is 10-7 Logan. And now Cam Alford going to try to shut down Moore. And he does pick his pocket. There he is. Cam's got it, goes behind the back, lost it, gets it back. And Cam's got it, throws to Barnes. Barnes going to fake and drive, spin, back outside. It's East on the right side, behind the curve. East pointing, looking inside, throwing inside. Moore with a catch, Moore with a fake, and a bucket.
Nice job by Sarion McGee. Got the defender up. Was able to kiss that one off the glass.
So McGee scores his first two, and it's 12-7 Logan. And Lewis and Clark acts as if they want to run with the balls. Right side with the ball is Thompson. They go in the lane, and a short jump shot put up by White. No. Alford has it. Cam's going to lob it up inside, and the pass was knocked out of the air. Williams had a guy underneath him, so it went out of bounds, and it's going to be Logan's ball. Here comes Eli Downing. Here comes Dietrich Reeves and Dawson Yates. You don't wait very long to get Downing in.
No,
today,
they didn't. He had an outstanding game night before last, and whenever you have minutes like that, you get playing time.
Get rewarded, you bet. Pass into to Williams. Outside holding the ball. Right side stops and fires. Way short, air ball, and it's Trailblazers basketball.
You won't see that very often from Tay Williams where he throws it up and it doesn't hit anything. But
yeah.
It's going to be a turnover. That's the first turnover on the balls.
12-7 is Logan's lead. Bringing it up is Jaquez. He's going to go on the right baseline. Flip it off to Moore. Moore holding, step back and a long bomb. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by the Trailblazers. Put back up and in. That's going to be Jaquez, who has 7 points.
2 for 2 from the field.
7 of their 9. East goes inside, and it's down, and his shot. Bounces 3 times and in. Down and got the pass in the lane, so I know what to do with it down here. Popped it up and in.
Has the shooter's touch to get it to fall.
14-9 is the score. Driving inside, throwing it up on the run, no, and down and had the ball go off his hands. It was Webb who put it up with hop, skip, and a jump. Now 3 new ones come in for the Trailblazers. Jeff Daniels, Xavier Duncan, and Jeff McDaniels coming in. So it will be Trailblazers basketball. And they inbound, and a long shot is short. Comes down to East. East going to go left side, give it out to Yates for the 3 ball. Good!
Nice feed and get nice pass to get Yates in shooting position, and he kills it from the left point.
That's what they talk about when they mean that East facilitates and makes everybody better. Outside, an open shot passed up by Lincoln Trailer, going to drive and leaning inside, putting it up is Jaquez. He's got 9. 9 of their 11.
Slid around the defender and just floated that one home.
Outside with the basketball is East. Needing a pick, gets it, goes in the lane, and the ball kicked loose. And it's going to be Trailblazers ball, 2-on-2. Stepping through, and an easy bucket down on the left block for White. And boy, Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark are running to death. Reeves has it, goes underneath the basket, comes out on the right wing. Stops, throws off to Williams. Williams, top of the key, pulls up and fires. Good.
Well, you can tell he is feeling it. I mean, he just has the aggressiveness in his shot, stepped inside the arc and buried it.
And he is kind of hopped up.
Yeah.
Now Trailblazers have it, trailing 19-13. And out front with the basketball is Daniels. Daniels has Reeves in his face. He spins to the right, goes baseline, fires no. Rebound fought for, and it comes away to Reeves. Reeves over the timeline, top of the key, bumps into his own man. Williams takes it and gives it off to East. They tell Williams, get out of the way. And East has it at the top, inside. Whoa, what a bounce pass, and down and shot is blocked from behind.
Nice recovery by Daniels.
And now Logan steals the ball. East gets it back, comes over the forecourt, and a foul as he bumps into Jaquez.
Sean East saw Eli Downing cutting down the backside, but the defender Daniels was able to get a hand on it. That was the first turnover, and then the Vols come back and force it the other way.
So we have a timeout. Logan leading by 6, 13-11 to go first half. Back in 30 seconds.
It's a lot of people that come, a lot of students come to the game, so you get to interact with them. once basketball is done, because I understand that one day it's going to be done for me, I want to still be involved with it in some type of way, taking that next step, being ready for the next step. So next school, that's what keeps me motivated. It's good that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed sometimes. I chose Johnny College more so for the basketball, but I got here, the atmosphere and the people I get to meet, that's a good reason why I came.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning Johnny Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for Johnny Logan credit, but either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
My name is
Well, the Volunteers have the ball, side court right. Barnes will inbound. And Logan leading by 6. Pass comes in to Reeves. Reeves has the ball tipped away. It's going to be a run out and a basket up and good for McCoy, Kevin McCoy.
That's the 4th turnover now on Johnny Logan.
Alfred pushes it up the left side of the floor, throws it at Barnes. Barnes off to Yates. Yates steps back. Bounce pass inside Debrick. Debrick going to turn, give it off to Kobe Barnes with the driving bank.
What a feed from Debrick to find Kobe cutting down the right side. Got the defender on the hip. Fed Kobe, and he converts.
6-point lead for the Vols. They get back on defense. Handling the ball outside is Shanklin. Now they go on the left wing. And a foul. They're going to call it on Reeves, Dietrich Reeves. That's his first foul, first team foul on the Volunteers.
Just one team foul each.
Lewis and Clark inbounds the ball to Shanklin. Shanklin hands the ball off McCoy. McCoy leaves on the top for Duncan. Now with the basketball is Shanklin. The double team, and Yates gets his hand on the pass, knocks it free. Vols have it, and it's Reeves in the Dietrich Reeves. A little floater as he goes down the right side of the lane, and they call him for a charge. And Logan bench arguing there wasn't even much contact there. The player saw him coming down the lane, and the player was going down really before Reeves arrived.
It looked like Dietrich had pulled up before he hit the defender.
Yeah.
And now everybody on the sideline for the Vols. Little barking there.
Well, and that's the second foul on Reeves.
Yeah. So he comes out quickly for Coach Kyle Smith.
Yep. Substitution coming in. Suli Dabi in for the Trailblazers. 12 minutes to go first half. Logan leads 21-15. Trailblazers have it. Shanklin out front handling. Logan trying to double, play that pressure defense. Whip it over in the right corner, and a long shot put up, no. Tipped out, and Alford keeps it in play. Over the timeline, goes against 3, kicks it in the left corner. Barnes for a 3. And now a couple of players hit the deck, and I think they can call a foul on Alford charging in after. Yep. Alford, when he passed it off, kept going. Ran over a guy, and they called another charge.
Back-to-back possessions now for the Vols with charging penalties called. And that's a turnover on the Vols. That's their 5th.
6-point lead for the Vols. As Lewis and Clark has it back. And they go in the right side, back in the lane, kick it back out on the top. Driving in the lane, putting up a floater, won't go, but it's tipped up and in by Duncan.
Duncan with their clean up. Nice little float, though, from Jeff
21-17
Daniels.
as the Volunteers. Sean East goes in deep, comes back out, crossing the game. They throw it in the corner to Alford, lob it inside. What a catch, and a shot put up by Debrick. Didn't get it to go, but he got fouled.
He had to fight to get a hold of that ball, but he did and was able to get the shot off. But now KJ is going to go to the line, and he's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, it was a good catch by Debrick. And he'll go to the line. Debrick, a 68.3% free throw shooter. And let's see if he can push Logan's lead. Missed the first one. those flat shots. It just sets up there, bounces, and falls off to the left. Logan on the year is a 70, almost 74% from the line. Comparatively, Lewis and Clark about 64%. Made the second free throw, so it's 22-17. And here come the Trailblazers. Outside holding the basketball is going to be Daniels. Daniels goes around a pick down in the right corner. Goes down on the baseline. And spinning inside and throwing a wild shot up was Dybie. It's no good, and the Vols have it. Here comes Alfred. Alfred faking, sees an avenue, goes in the lane, loses the ball. Sometimes Cam goes into those crowds. That was called on Daniels, Jeff Daniels of Lewis and Clark. So that's the third on Lewis and Clark, so Logan will inbound.
What seems in early here in this game, there's a lot of reaching in, a lot of slapping at the ball, a lot of on the arms, up on the face.
Oh, what a move by Barnes. Caught the inbounds pass, high between two, leaned in and scored. Logan up 7. Here come the Blazers. Shankman handling out front. Gives the ball off to Daniels. Daniels going to drive right side, steps back in the corner. Barnes is there. Go back out on the top, back to Daniels on the right side. Going to go try that right corner. Fade away baseline jumper's good.
That's his first field goal from 2.
Logan the other way. And East is going to turn everybody inside out and draw a foul. Boy, he had 2 Trailblazers almost back on the bus heading home. He was turning right and left on that baseline. They called it on Daniels. That's his second.
Now, the first time these teams met, Daniels didn't play. So this is the first look at him. He's a pretty athletic guy.
Yeah. So East at the free throw line working on a string of 19 straight free throws. God bless John LeBlanc and his monitor now. Free throw is up and good. Hey, that looked a little weird. It rattled around and went through. East usually just a clean swish, just like a whistle right down through the middle.
Keep everybody on their toes.
Yeah.
You got to throw up an egg every once in a while.
And the Vols have put Sarion McGee back in along with Tay Williams. East with 6 points already. Swings this free throw around behind his back, put it up left hand, missed it too hard. I knew that first one was ominous. But the basketball back in, holding it is Moore for the Trailblazers. They swing it around to the left. And with it is Jaquez. He was hot early. Now Moore is going to just turn, catch, and fire. Off, no, rebound Williams. Here come the Vols. Williams leaving him in his wake. Kicks it in the corner to East. He floats it left side, no. And it's missed and a rebound. And Moore the other way and driving all the way and getting inside is Thompson.
Boy, that time Thompson beat the Vols defense down the floor and was able to get the layup.
Williams with it. Outside, crossover to Alfred. Alfred faking, driving into the lane, turns. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lewis and Clark.
Not a good shot by Alfred.
Inside quick and laid on the rim, no. Missed shot, they missed the layup. Here comes Tay Williams, pulls up free throw line and pops. In and out. Ball tipped in the air, rebounded down by Antoine Webb of Lewis and Clark. With the basketball now is Jaquez. Inside, loses it, throws the basketball away, running it down, and getting it back outside, and that's a travel. As Jaquez couldn't hang on to the ball and fell down.
That's the 5th turnover now on the Trailblazers. Each team has 5.
Marquez Rue is the new player in the ball game, wearing number 5. Dawson Yates is in, and Dietrich Reeves is in. Coming out is going to be Alfred, and coming out is going to be Tay Williams, Barnes, East, McGee, Reeves, and Yates on the floor, and it's a zone defense by the Trailblazers. And East is going to drive baseline, double team, whips it through to Reeves, down the left corner, Yates for the bomb. Nope. Rebound pulled down by the Trailblazers, and they're on the attack. Driving inside with it, reverse layup, no. Ball tipped. Same player that shot it, got it back. Caught underneath and puts it up and muscled it in. That's Moore.
Nice job by Zidane Moore to get that to fall. He had a defender in front of him and the defender draped on his back.
Logan's lead is a mere 2 points. And timeout called by the Vols, as they've seen a 7-point lead shrink down to 2. 8:10 to go first half, and guess what? Logan knows they beat these guys the last time by a bundle, and they're just playing around. 30-second timeout called. We'll be right back.
Bill Connell. I teach for the massage therapy program at Johnny Logan College. Students can develop their skills in basic Swedish massage, sports massage, and seated massage. They get to express their skills in an individual way when they're working with their client.
My name is Chelsea Greenwood. I am a personal trainer. I can already apply a lot of the things I'm learning in my classes to my profession now.
My students almost always have job offers before they finish the program. There's a big demand for massage therapists in Southern Illinois.
Mike Murphy and Dave McKenzie back here. And boy, Lewis and Clark taking it right at the Volunteers, not showing any sign of intimidation. And they've cut this lead down to 2 points.
Well, the game started off at a frantic pace. It's kind of settled down a little bit here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, but turnovers. Vols have 5, Trailblazers have 5, and this is just going to be a battle, it looks like, the rest of the way.
East gets the inbounds pass. And East waiting and gives to Reeves, who comes out on the left sideline. Reeves steps around and fires a long jumper. Perfect. That's a 2.
I tell you what, that's a big screen from Sarion McGee.
Yeah. Driving inside layup, and that's scored by Thompson. That's 6, and they're driving around Logan like they're standing still.
Thompson's 3 for 3 from the field.
Barnes outside. 3-ball misses everything. And Logan, just looking at this before I came over here today, Coach Smith-Peter said this is the best shooting team I've ever had. And I've just seen a couple of the worst looking shots I've ever seen.
Kobe Barnes with an air ball, Tate Williams with an air ball.
Man.
Worth the price of admission right there.
Yeah. Ripley's, believe it or not. Moore with it, steps back, fires, no good. Rebound fought forward, it is Reeves. Reeves comes up with the ball, left-hand dribble, into the forecourt, goes to Yates. Yates throws it inside to McGee. McGee faking, turning with that hook, no, bounces out into the lane. Lewis and Clark has it, can't get the ball to dribble, and Logan comes back, nope, it's stolen by Moore. And Moore is going to fake and then shoot it. They're going to call him for traveling, yep. Moore's going to plead his case to Ted Knabb, but he's not going to win that one.
Nope.
He tried to kind of fake and hold the ball for a step and then go through and lay it up. And he said, nope, that's travel. You know what? They don't call that travel. We're tied at 27.
That's true.
Pass comes in to East. East throws it ahead to Williams. Williams quickly ahead to Yates, back to Williams. Williams going to dribble in the lane. Williams is going to take it to the rack and miss the layup. Coming the other way, Thompson throws it off, driving down inside, and a shot blocked out of bounds. That was Jaquez. Tried to put it up in the lane, and Kay Williams swatted it halfway to Carbondale.
Yeah, Jude Jaquez, he just drove it right down in 3 defenders for the Vols. Ball out of bounds, but we got a timeout on the floor.
6:42 to go first half, and Logan leading 27-25. Back in a minute.
I'd like to buy the family's gas one too.
Okay. I'd like to pay for this family's meal.
Okay. We're so blessed in this country. I would encourage all of you to pay it forward and let that random act of kindness define us as a nation. Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Small business is the backbone to our community. It's a good feeling to know that one loan to a small business benefits everyone in the community, not just that business.
It's the people at People's National Bank that are making a difference in the lives of Southern Illinois. People's National Bank is a locally owned community bank that provides quality services for the people that work and live in Southern Illinois. People's National Bank. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers.
My name is
Mike Murphy and Dave McKenzie back here courtside. Johnny Logan, Brewer Gym, nice crowd on hand. Lewis and Clark has forgotten they're only 5-14. They're giving Logan everything they want here.
They didn't put that on the bulletin board this morning.
No. Moore's going to inbound for Lewis and Clark, who can tie or take the lead with the three. There's a jump shot, good, and we're tied. That was put in by White. So we are tied at 27 with 6.5 to go. Lob inside to McGee. McGee's going to go to the rack, misses the layup. Comes down to Alford. Alford's going to shovel it back outside to Reeves. Reeves is going to go baseline, kick it in the corner to Yates. Yates faking, driving, and a jumper. Banker, good.
He worked his way around the defender and was able to find a little soft opening in there and kiss it high off the glass. That's a nice move from Yates.
5 for Yates. Oh, handoff. Nice play by DeQuez, but it was stolen by Tay Williams, and a handoff to McGee, and he drives and scores on the left block.
Big drive led by Tay Williams. McGee was there to clean it up.
31-27, Logan with a little spurt, and they try to steal the ball again. This one doesn't pay off, as driving in Antoine Webb for the layup. Logan gambled, and a man was left open, and Webb slipped in and got it to go. 31-29 is Logan's lead. Williams at the top. Left side, Reeves for a bomb. Off the mark, no. Rebound comes out long to Moore for Lewis and Clark to Jaquez. Ball kicked, and it's McGee who picks it up. Throws it to Alford. Alford going to drive inside. Reeves, good off the left block.
Nice feed from Cam Alford. He had two options there, and it was Reeves on the left side that was able to float that one in.
Coach Stotler, Lewis and Clark says, let's talk it over. 33-29. It was tied 27, and Logan went on that. That just shows you how quickly, and then some of that is done with defense, how quickly Logan can score when they play that good lockdown D.
I mean, it leads to offense, but you got to give credit to Lewis and Clark here today. They've made some defensive stops on their own, and they're scoring. Vols need some stops. They need some good defensive stops here to kind of open up this lead.
Well, I think that the thing that disturbs you if you're watching Logan's defense is not the occasional jumper that goes in, but it's the drives down the lane that they've been able to go right in unimpeded and bank it in off the glass.
Well, you got to remember, and we touched on this in the pregame, Vols won 91-64 in their first matchup, but there were 6 players from Lewis and Clark that didn't play, and we've seen 4 of them here this afternoon.
Moore flies right past Alfred into the lane, lost the ball. Yates has it on his knees, gets it to Barnes. Barnes over the timeline, splits defenders to Williams, back to Barnes, jumper, lane, good.
A little give and go with Tay McGee, or Tay Williams and Kobe Barnes.
Barnes has 6. Logan is going up 35-29. Now the defense is back, driving in the lane and kicking it down low, threw it right to Debrick. And Barnes has it. They throw it away again. Now Williams in the left corner, going to knife into the lane, slides, throws it back out to Barnes. Like he was at the ice skating rink. Throw it over to Alford.
Gold medal winner.
Yeah. Slow it down, give it to Yates, back to Alford, right sideline. Alford takes a couple of dribbles, throws to Yates. Yates faking, throw it off to Williams. Williams with 7 on the shot clock goes baseline, fades in the corner, tough shot, nope. Rebound pulled down by Duncan of Lewis and Clark. And they whip it down in the corner, and a long set shot out, no good. Rebounded by Lewis and Clark, and taking it back up, missing the shot was Duncan, and Logan coming the other way, and it is Alford inside, throw it away, but Barnes picks it up to Yates in the left corner for a 3.
Dawson Yates, that is his second 3 of the game. He's 2 for 3 from three-point line.
Now the ball's bouncing crazily away from some people, but it's ended up back in a Volunteer's hand. And they do it to Yates, who is standing wide open in the corner. And Lewis and Clark gets it out on the top to Duncan. And a shot, no, and Debrick had it, lost it. Now a tie-up between Duncan and Debrick. Ooh, look out, fellas. Duncan doing a little talking. Debrick shoved him away. And it will be Lewis and Clark's basketball on the alternating possession. Eli Downing coming in, and they are going to take out Tay Williams. Tay goes to the end of the bench, and Kyle Smith-Peters goes all the way down there to talk to him. Not, I don't think, to get mad at him. Just go down there and say, hey, good job. Because when a player goes down at that end of the bench, sometimes you say, oh, I better go down there and get him. Just to make sure everything's okay.
He's good.
It is Lewis and Clark's ball, and the pass, coming in wide open. Oh, nice block by Downing, but the second player got it. That was Jaquez. He missed, and Logan gets this rebound. And it's Alford outside for a long three, and he drains it.
First three-pointer in the game for Cam Alford. Second three-pointer. Oh, my bad.
41-29, Logan in timeout call, 3:20 to go. First half, and Lewis and Clark says, wait a minute, this thing's getting away from us. We'll pause and take a timeout. We'll be back in 30.
It's Jacob Reichert. I plan to major in biology, and eventually I am looking forward to being a park ranger or research biologist. I received a FAVIS scholarship, and that basically covers my tuition and fees. And that's really important to me because coming from a middle-class family, we can't always afford all the things that you need for college. And so that really helps out my family. Community college, I know there's a stigma around it, but there's still a great community. You still have great opportunities with people. You still learn the same things you probably would at a university. You will be helped no matter what your problem is.
Who knew that?
Back here at John A. Logan. Volunteers and Trailblazers were tied moments ago at 27. Suddenly it's 41-29.
Yeah.
I mean suddenly.
Yeah, within the last 40 seconds or so.
Yep. 3:20 to go in the first half. And the Volunteers have East, Barnes, Alford, Downing, and who are we short? Where? Oh, Deborah. And Logan's going to press. Bring it up, it's going to be Jaquez. Guarded by East. Jaquez goes on the right side around the screen. Jaquez hot early, but they've held him in check. Throws the basketball off. Catching is White. Driving is White. Shooting, banking, no. Rebound, Debrick. Debrick throws a baseball pass down to Barnes, who drives. Shot blocked out of bounds, but they call a foul. Barnes will get two. I thought that was all ball.
And Kobe took off from about 2 steps outside the block, flying toward the rim. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but he does go to the line. He's going to get 2.
LT White got the foul, his first. Barnes will be at the line to shoot a couple. Free throw is good. Barnes, a 73% free throw shooter. Not the best, but certainly not the worst.
As fast and furious as this game has been, only 5 team fouls on Lewis and Clark and 3 on the Vols.
Barnes' next free throw is in the air. Good. 8 points for Barnes. 43-29. Logan's lead. Dip under 3 minutes. The basketball is Shanklin. Right side. Shanklin back and forth. Cuts inside. Oh, blocked by Downing. Here comes Alford. Alford top of the key. Left side peels out. Alford's going to come back out to the top and set it up. Off to East. East out front. Dribbling around a screen. Down the lane. Nothing there, so he backs out. East will try again. Nope, throws to Barnes for a long 3. Air ball again. But it was a pass to Dietrich, and that's what it was. Dietrich got the bucket.
Wasn't a missed shot, it was a pass.
That's right. That's what he'll say after the game anyway. There's a left-handed push shot, no good. Dietrich the rebound. Shot put up by Shanklin. Long pass is thrown away. And there's a pass down in the right corner. A long 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by East. East throws it ahead. Alford ahead of the pack. Layup. And it's batted off the glass as it went over the ground. That'll be credited to Cam Alford. Alford now has 8, as that was goaltending. And the Volunteers have rapidly pushed this thing up to 18.
I wish that would keep a running
score. I think we're in some kind of a parallel universe. It was just 27-27. Outside, trying to get loose. Unsuccessfully, it's Thompson off to Jaquez. Jaquez on the top to Shanklin. Now driving in the lane and putting up a crazy shot is Thompson.
You know what it was, Mike? It wasn't that long ago that the Trailblazers had 7 turnovers. Now they have 11 unofficially, and the Vols are scoring off the turnover.
At the free throw line is going to be A.J. Thompson. Thompson has 3 field goals, first time to the line. Free throw is no good. Put that on his right shoulder and sent that Federal Express down the lane, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
That was an ugly-looking free throw. Not that the Federal Express is
Understood.
ugly. Just kind of like a delivery that comes right down the street. Next one is up and much better. That goes in. Thompson has 7. It's a 17-point lead. And Lewis and Clark going to press. East over the timeline. Now they double. He throws a pass to Cross. Cross outside to Tay Williams. And now they'll set it up. They give it to East. East on the left side. Looks in. Throws it through. There's Yates in the right corner. 3 ball.
Do not leave him open. Man, just what a pass. And he buries it in the corner.
11 points for Yates. His biggest game of the year point-wise. And it is now a 20-point lead, 50-30. Lewis and Clark on the top, wanting to pull the trigger, but can is McCoy. So on the right side, Bacon in the air is Webb, and goes in. No, ball tipped out by Yates. Players hit the deck. They throw it on the right side, taking the long shot and canning the 3 is Thompson. Thompson now has 10. East with it, being double teamed. Ball on a yo-yo, goes down in the left corner. Baseline, still with it, throws it to Yates. Tiptoes down in that corner, almost out of bounds, but he saved that. Throws it back out to Tay Williams. Williams handling. 13 on the game clock, 8 on the shot clock. Tay's going to go to the free throw line, throw it out, and McGee's going to get a 3. Nope. Hit the rim, though. Bounces out of bounds, and it's going to be Lewis and Clark basket.
Clock was running down. The shot clock was running down, and Zarian McGee with the 3 up top.
Eli Downing coming in
for defense.
And it will be Lewis and Clark ball with 4.2 left. Here's the pass, comes in to Jaquez over the timeline, and he lost the ball out of bounds. 1.4. Jaquez just came tearing by us, and he just mishandled the ball out of bounds. Downing will throw it in bounds. And Downing's going to throw it, gets it into East, who lobs it up. No, not bad idea, though. Everybody knew that Downing was a high school quarterback, so they gave him the ball and let him throw it out there. And Logan leads at 50-33 at the halftime break. We're going to talk for just a minute with Logan coach Kyle Smith-Peters. I'm impressed. You knew that Downing was a high school quarterback. You had him throw that last play.
I think everything we do involving a long pass, that's his spot, his forte. So
he walked right over there like he's done that before.
I mean, he could, hit any brick on that wall over there and probably bust it with a basketball. We've seen it too many. Like, you got to take some velocity. These are basketball players,
Well,
not Big Ten tight ends.
Trying to get Cross over there, and that was probably so he wouldn't get a broken
nose.
Yeah,
get out of the way. You don't want to take that one in the face. That's for sure.
All right, this game started fast pace, and then you go where it's 27-27, and then all of a sudden you turn them over 3 or 4 times, and boom, you're up 50-33.
I mean, we have that capability, and like we talked about, is I thought our effort level was very good to start with. We're going to hit that wall with the 4th game in a week. I mean, it's going to happen. And
I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, that's I've not done anything this week, and I'm tired. So, but I mean, we talked about just trying to get through that wall, and I told our guys I was a little frustrated from the standpoint. When Cam and Dawson are on the floor, we're jamming the ball, we're stopping the ball. Like I told them, I said, guys, we're spoiled. Those 2 dudes are working their tails off, and when they're not on the floor, it's a big difference. That 3rd, 4th guy has to step up and take that energy defensively. We just gave up too many baskets in transition, and it was all because we were getting caught in the middle third of the floor, as we would say. And, we just got to do better at that. We made some adjustments, and it was good.
Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you after. We'll be back with more on the Logan Halftime Show. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Who knew that selling your car could be so easy?
It's more than easy when you go to chriswantscars.com.
Chris wanted cars, so I sold him mine.
Thinking about selling your car, truck, or SUV? Then go to chriswantscars.com. Chris needs to buy cars now and wants yours whether you buy from him or not.
It's the best way to sell your car today.
I got a real-time offer right on the spot. Thanks, Chris.
So sell your cars at chriswantscars.com.
Advantage, Offenburg.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
My name is Veronica Griswold, and I chose Johnny Logan mainly because they offered a really good scholarship. I was really worried about how I was going to be able to afford to pay for college. I hope to transfer to a university next year and then apply to law school so I can practice law. I think people should go to Johnny Logan College because the faculty to student ratio is really low. Also, Johnny Logan has really good technical programs as well as social science programs.
Logan
But that one with the white and the sprinkles, delicious.
Coach Helton, he brought those.
Oh, Coach Helton. Well, give him my regards. He's got good taste in
Yes,
donuts.
he does.
Matt is the assistant coach on the women's side, and boy, I tell you what, how I know that you and we'll get to the women in just a minute, but I want to get your take on this first half. How evident was it that if you play defense and get turnovers, you can run up a big lead?
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the name of the game. Once the Vols kicked it in gear a little bit and picked up their defensive intensity, all of a sudden it went from, I think, 29-27. I think they were winning, correct, to 49-29.
Yeah.
And, the whole game, it still revolves down there. If you play intensity and play good defense and rebound and do the things you're supposed to do down here, your offense always follows.
It's been at the end of the second half, about the last 5 minutes, forcing the turnovers. They were finally able to get the points on the turnovers.
Yes, forcing turnovers, contesting shots, getting those rebounds, getting those, those outlets, letting the athletes get out and run, and then do what they do best, and that's get out and go finish and around the rim and then hit open shooters. They're a very unselfish group, and, so it's old saying, they play the right way, good things happen, and they were playing the right way in that stretch really well.
Matt Crane is our guest at halftime. The Lady Vols playing better, moving forward, and I want to use what you were saying about playing harder, playing better defense. They've got a different, a little more gritty. I think some of that is Janiah Thompson, the newcomer who came in, but also you and Coach Helton coming in on the coaching side, and I think it's a team effort. But the Lady Vols are moving in the right direction, aren't they?
I feel we are. We came out flat the other night against Vincennes. You don't like it. You don't want to make excuses, but just the way the season's gone with the COVID, since we've only had 6 games since December 18th, and we've practiced a lot, and we just didn't have it that night. And when after the game on that one, it was girls, just let this one go. Let's regroup. Let's find it. We got 4 more to regular season games to go into the tournament, and then hopefully get that 4th seed. Hopefully get a first-round game, win that one, and then let's see where the chips can fall.
Yeah.
But we are moving in the right direction. Coach Shelby, me and Coach Helton are really excited to help Coach Shelby. I've only had one assistant at times, and just to have the 2 and just to have the staff and a kind of different dynamic and things kind of pull together, it takes a load off everybody's shoulders.
Yeah,
so
nothing else, just to bounce something off of somebody.
Exactly, and it's been really good to work with her. It's been really good to work with him, and it's. I appreciate you saying things are going in the right direction. We are. We're 10-9 and 4 before Vincennes the other night. 4-2 since Christmas. Have been playing really well. Our practices have been very focused, very mentally, and absorbing the information we're trying to present, and then they're trying to do it out on the court, and it's helping.
Matt, you came over from Carterville High School. You coached Janiah Thompson. You watched Eli Downen play for Coach Shane Hawkins. You grew. You saw these 2 grow up. To see them succeed here in this type of environment, in this quality of play that you see with the boys, and Janiah, this number 2 scorer in the country.
Yes.
What's your thoughts watching those 2 progress?
First, just proud of both of them. I mean, it's hard. It doesn't matter if it's Johnny Logan, SIU, UConn, or Illinois. I mean, this game is hard at any level, and then each level you go up, it's hard. And, Eli, I haven't got to see him a whole lot because we play first, but he's just watching him in practice and watching him today. I mean, he's becoming a college player. He's figuring it out really well. He's a big piece, can come in, give quality minutes. And then Janai, just having been around her since she was in 6th grade, she is the second leading scorer. That's a different role for her. She's always scored, but she's always had people that, I would have to make her shoot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Janai, come on. And so she understands that she has to score for us to be successful, but I think it's Swick, and the other night at Alney, I think it was 21, and 16, and 20. Shay had 23, and she had 21, and somebody had 18, and she was the happiest one there.
I started to say she was tickled to death about it.
Because then we went 8 and 7s, and instead of 2s and 1s, and it's just so much more fun and easier to win when you have balance.
Sure.
And she's just that type of player. She's a pass first player, and we did it in high school. We played off of her all the time, and even down in the post, and she would get it, defensive collapse, and kick out. I mean, she's always looking for her teammates, but I'm just proud of the girls. I mean, we are going the right direction. We're working hard, and just happy to support Coach Shelby and help her and Mike and I both. So it's a good thing.
You mentioned 4 regular season games left, and that kind of slips up on you. But the way it's happened this year, with a COVID pause here and a weather delay here, it's just rushing up at us right now.
Oh, yes, because, we played 6. This was the first week. I think we've had 2 in a week, Monday, Wednesday. And now you're going to go Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Right.
I mean, it's down the hill. The sled is going full speed, and we're rushing to the bottom quick. So, that's what we talked about in practice today. Just, hey, the hard part's over. Let's come bring our minds every day. Let's concentrate on the next opponent. Let's concentrate on a few things we have to work on. Break a sweat, make it quality, not quantity. Get in and out, and let's get ready for this downhill
Could you
push.
be a dangerous team in the tournament?
I think so. We have potential to be, yes. And, we played Wabash and Wren Lake better this last 2 times.
Boy, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, and then Wabash beat Wren Lake the other night.
Yeah.
But, when both of them are really, really good, and when Wabash decides to turn it on, they're really, really good. But, it's one of those. When I was at Carterville and the regionals and things, the hardest game is that second one. The hardest game is kind of that second one. And if you can get to that second one, yes, you have a chance to get somebody looking past you a little bit. Because we talked about it. We want to go win every one. We want to win the tournament. But on paper, we're the underdog, so let's use that to our advantage. And
sure,
once we get, if we were fortunate to win the first one, get to the second one. Now we're on house money. Let's go play and just see if we can get them. I mean, that's what's fun about it.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you coming over to the college game?
Shot clock. Shot clock.
Would you like to see the shot clock in high school?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be 30 in my opinion. It could be 45. Just something to make the game go a little faster. That and, and you know that everybody's good, but, on the backside, sometimes in high school, some people hide, and, the 2 or 3 main players in college, even that person over there can still shoot. So you got to cover the whole floor. You got to defend every player, and we always respect every player. But just getting that shot clock adjusted, because we kind of had it figured out on when to start milking it and when to start working clock instead of just trying to go score. And but it's clicking in, but that's the biggest one.
Matt Crane, who is the assistant coach on the women's side of the basketball equation here at Logan with Amanda Shelby and Coach Helton. Thank you very much for stepping by, and it helps so much when we have a warm body to speak to instead of just 2 endless nitwits talking.
Hey, you were scanning the crowd, and the last.
I saw Sterick talking
last man
to you.
standing.
I saw Sterick talking to you, and he didn't seem mad.
No, that's good.
Well,
Yeah.
let's bring Matt over, and he's probably going to be in a good mood.
Yeah, no, it's good. Everything's good. So, girls are excited again. I won't, because we have improved, and they know they've improved, and they're. It's fun to watch improvement.
Yes.
And winning, we even had the conversation today. Winning isn't always championships. Winning is winning today, doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just going that direction.
I've talked about how some coaches might have their best year, and it might not be a championship year, but somebody, they overcome adversity, they get better, They win a big game at the end of the year. I mean, there's all kind of ways you measure
That's
success.
exactly right. That's right. That's right. Do you fight it off? Do you, when it starts going bad, do you just sink, or do you, no matter what, finish it out and finish strong?
Sure.
And, that's what we've done. We're really proud of the girls.
Coach, thanks for the visit.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in the tournament.
All right. Thank you.
That is the assistant coach of the Lady Vols, Matt Crane, and an old friend of yours at Carterville. Boy, he did some fantastic things at the high school level.
He's just an outstanding coach, and I was really glad to see when he got the opportunity to come over and assist Amanda Shelby. He's just he's so knowledgeable and has so much experience, and I'm just really happy with this Lady Vols team. They have made such drastic improvements over what we saw a year ago.
Sure. And the men are leading right now 50-33. The scoring for John A. Logan, Dawson Yates leads with 11. He has 3 threes, 8 for Kobe Barnes, 8 for Cam Alford, 6 for Sean East, 4 for Tay Williams, 3 for KJ Debrick, 4 for Dietrich Reeves, 4 for Sarion McGee, and Eli Downen has 2. Justin Cross played but did not score. Leading scorer for Lewis and Clark is A.J. Thompson with 10 and Jude Jaquez with 9. That's where we are at the break. 50-33 Logan. We'll come back in a minute.
Logan Fitness at John A. Logan College is open and operating safely for your health. Temperature screening, mask policies, spacious facilities, and frequent cleaning make Logan Fitness the safest location for indoor exercise. Our staff goes the extra mile to ensure that the facility is always clean and regularly disinfected for a great member experience. In addition, our large open areas make it easy to accomplish your workout while still maintaining social distance. All for an affordable price with no contracts. Come see what we're all about at Logan Fitness.
Welcome to Mackey's. How can I help you?
Hey, welcome to Mackey's Pizza. Every Monday night we have half-price cheese breadsticks. Monday through Friday we have a great lunch special. We can get 8-inch pizza, a small salad, and a drink for $7.49. So come out and see us and enjoy everything at Mackey's.
I'm Cameron Alford.
All right, second half coming up. Logan 50, Lewis and Clark 33. Logan trying for their 21st win of the year. They're ranked 4th in the country. The new rankings will come out Monday afternoon. Logan has a game Monday night at 7. It's at 7 o'clock here against Lakeland College. Now, let me say this. Getting to see Lakeland the other night, if you want to see some offense, Monday night, 7 o'clock, be here in Brewer Gym in Carterville. They've got some guards that can motor, and that Camacho guy, I'm not sure if he was part wrestler and part basketball player. And he limped over, had that twisted knee, came back in. I mean, at one time, it was like he was just grabbing guys and pulling them down under the basket. It was like a rugby scrum.
And I like their big guy, Hussein.
Yeah.
He had an outstanding.
And he didn't start.
And it's going to be a battle, but again, it's going to be a 7 o'clock start Monday night.
Monday night here at home, Logan playing Lakeland College. Players may get tired of this stuff, but I'm kind of liking all these games in a row. I'm just thinking, there were only 4 games in January.
Yeah.
And it was
You're right.
did we even play in January? The COVID pause and then the weather. There we go. Logan gets to start the second half with the ball. And here comes East to Williams to Barnes. Barnes throws it to Debrick at a high post, throws to Williams, outside to East. 16 on the shot clock as East starts to dribble off to Williams. Double team, back to East. East bounce pass down low, and it's slapped away. And it is Lewis and Clark. The Trailblazers have it. Top of the key of the basketball is Moore. Moore started the game but didn't play much in the first half. Now with it, driving is White. He fades and fires. No, the rebound, Debrick. Debrick off to Williams. Here comes Tay. Williams, top of the key. Throws it on the left wing to East. He's going to drive inside and dipsy-do up and in.
That little finger roll is good for Sean East.
He's got 8. Logan up 52-33. East pressuring out front against Jaquez. And they throw it away. Williams comes up on the break. Williams top of the key. Williams turns. Now goes back to the attack. Gives to Alfred. Long bomb on the way. That misses everything and out of bounds.
Well, we saw Kobe throw up an air ball. We've seen Tay Williams throw one.
Well,
and
that's
now
very appropriate to say throw up. That's what I do a little bit in my mouth when I see that.
I get it.
Driving baseline, fade away. That's good. By Moore. That's his second bucket of the game. 52-35 Logan. First minute and a half of the second half. And East out front trying to get his teammates to move. Finally, Sean goes in the corner, throws it out to Alfred. Alfred goes to the baseline. 7 seconds, and it's going to be a
stepped out of bounds.
Shot up by Barnes, but he stepped out of bounds on the way to the hoop.
Sean East was not a happy camper there, not at the other team, but with his own teammates, trying to get guys to go.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Debrick who came out of the game, and they're talking to him right now, and he's a little mad at himself as well. But Lewis and Clark has it, and there's a long three-point bomb. No rebound, McGee. McGee throws it off to Alfred, and here comes Cam. Alfred up the left sideline into the lane, give it to Barnes. Shovel it out, McGee for the 3. Hello!
Wow. Sarion McGee, the three-point shooter. He's shooting 50% for 3.
It's been a long time. Early in the season, he popped a couple of those out there early. And I said, boy, that big guy's got range. Lewis and Clark with the ball, down 20. And
nice job.
Logan double teams, and they hook a pass in the corner, and partially blocked. Ball comes down to Lewis and Clark, and a foul on Logan. Might be McGee as the, it is Sarion as turning to the basket was LT White, and all of a sudden didn't have any arms. That usually prohibits you from shooting.
It usually does.
White. Shoot, good. He's got 5. Dawson Yates coming in. Tay Williams coming out. Boy, Yates is having a game, isn't he?
He is.
11 points.
He is so much fun to watch. He works so hard.
Yeah, and some of the best stuff he does is when he's not shooting. Second free throw was up and good by White. Like when he got that ball underneath the basket here, and he was down on his knees. He knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to throw it down the other end. But he did the smart thing and kept possession. East with it on the left side. Throws out on the top to McGee. Hands off to East. Sean looks on the right. Goes on the left. Leaves for McGee. McGee double dribbled. Got away with it. Whips it into Barnes. Barnes turns to the goal. No. And what? Foul on Zidane Moore of Lewis and Clark. That will put Colby Barnes at the free throw line where he is 2 of 2. Barnes puts the first one up and in. Barnes now has 9. Eli Downen coming in. Sarion going to check out.
That was a good stretch there for Sarion McGee.
Yep. Barnes hits both free throws. He's 4-4. He comes out, and Dietrich Reeves comes in. Pass comes in to Jaquez, and he'll bring it up for Lewis and Clark. Sean East in tow. Jaquez goes right baseline, bounce pass inside. Shot put up and good. Down low by Thompson.
Boy, what body control by A.J. Thompson to get that one.
East off to Alfred for a launch. It's no good. Rebound on the far side. It's all Lewis and Clark, and Moore's got a layup at the other end.
Broke down the defense. Kyle Smith-Peters gets up off the bench. He's not happy with the defense
A dance cross.
Yep.
Wants Logan to run a little offense before they cock and fire. They throw a handoff to Yates. He goes taking into East, and East. Oh, what a shot that was.
He was just kind of off balance. And just slicing off the glass.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You never know which way he's going to go. He just faced back and fired now. The Lewis and Clark player spins into the lane and slipped and fell. That was Jaquez, and they call him for travel.
Third turnover on the Trailblazers here in the second half.
And McCoy comes in, and Jeff Daniels comes in for Lewis and Clark. Also checking in, Demaron Shanklin. Logan has the ball and a 59-41 lead over the Trailblazers of Lewis and Clark. Pass comes into Sean East. East goes behind the back, comes the other way, up over the timeline. How do you try to guard that? East dribbling the basketball. It's like an extension of his hand, and it is knocked out of bounds. And oh, look at this. East. Uh-oh, you got to get, boy, this is getting a little bit tight here. As McCoy is just right up in East's grill. He says, I know who you are, and I'm not going to let you go anywhere. Yeah, he said, I got the ball. Gets it back to East, and trying to spin away. Shot clock down to 7, and he stole the ball from East, and he's going to have a layup. Yep. McCoy wins that battle. He said he was going to get the ball, and he did. Now he gets right up and starts belly bumping East again. They move Sean off to the corner.
They're having a conversation on both ends of the floor, back and forth.
Yeah, really going at it. Reeves with it, drives top of the key. Baseline, stops, steps back, fires, no. Rebound pulled down by Moore. And Lewis and Clark making a little run here. Driving inside is Daniels, and the pass put up on the baseline is good. Inside by White. And a timeout called by Logan.
We've seen this song and dance before the last 2 games where Logan has been up 20 plus and let the opposition get back in. Here they had a 20-point lead, now it's 59-45.
Yeah, timeout called by Logan. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's a lot of people that come, a lot of students come to the game, so yeah, you get to interact with them. Once basketball is done, because I understand that one day it's going to be done for me, I want to still be involved with it in some type of way, taking that next step, being ready for the next step. So next school, that's what keeps me motivated. It's good that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed sometimes. I chose John A. College more so for the basketball, but I got here, the atmosphere and the people I get to meet, that's a good reason why I came.
The dual credit.
Back here at Carterville, Brewer Gym as Logan has seen a 20-point lead whittled down to 14. The pass comes into East and has his constant companion, and there's a foul. Ted Knapp won't wait for that very long before he starts whistling that. That's on McCoy, his first. He's the guy that's all over East. Now locks his hands behind his back. That won't last long. And East says, I'm okay, let me have it. Goes to the right, goes at the top of the key. Debrick, give and go to East. East going to go into the lane. East going to float it up, bank it in.
Yeah, watch out for Sean East here the next 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah. McCoy might have really lit the fire here, lit the fuse. And driving underneath, stepping out of bounds for Lewis and Clark was Daniels.
And it was the defense from Dawson Yates. It forced him to the baseline. He lost track of where he was at on the floor, forces the turnover.
Logan inbounds it to Reeves. They try to double back to East. Boy jumps back on him. They throw it high post to Williams. Williams faking, driving in the lane, soaring it up on the lip of the rim short. Coming the other way, and Reeves jumps up and slaps the ball away. Logan has it. It's Williams. Williams turns, gives it outside, goes on the left side to Reeves, driving baseline, comes out the other side, in the corner to Yates, back to Reeves, to Williams. Williams says, you handle it out there. He says it. Williams says, all right, I'll go one-on-one. Down the lane, scoop it up, put it in. No, it fell off the lip of the rim, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Foul is going to be on L.T. White. Second foul on L.T. White. And we have a media timeout at the 13:58 mark. Logan on top 61-45. We'll be back in 1 minute. Wow, McCoy's jumping into Debrick now.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning John A. Logan credit.
And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for Johnny Logan credit, but either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
My name is Bill Connell. I teach for the massage therapy program at Johnny Logan College. Students can develop their skills in basic Swedish massage, sports massage, and seated massage. They get to express their skills in an individual way when they're working with their client.
My name is Chelsea Greenwood. I am a personal trainer. I can already apply a lot of the things I'm learning in my classes to my profession now.
My students almost always have job offers before they finish the program. There's a big demand for massage therapists in Southern Illinois.
Back here at Logan, we had a little bit of fireworks right as that timeout was called as McCoy, and now he's out there pushing around on Debrick. Walked right by the Logan huddle and gave Debrick a shot in the chest.
Right through the middle of him.
And Debrick is waiting on him when he comes back out. McCoy's a little guy. Debrick 6'9". And Ted Knapp, one of the officials here, and Ted Knapp is not known to be patient. Free throw, 3 bounces and out by Williams. I shouldn't say that. Ted Knapp is probably very patient. His grandchildren, and his Cocker Spaniel.
We'll find out.
Free throw, good. Second one by Tay. Tay Williams has 5. The basketball in the backcourt at Shanklin. Shanklin over the timeline. Logan leads 62-45. Shanklin on the left side finds an opening. Tries to throw a pass and it's picked off by East. Logan has it on the steal. East wanted to throw it long, instead throws it. Now they lob it into Debrick. Debrick catches, put it up and got fouled twice. One in front, one in back.
It was a nice pass into Debrick. He threw it over the defender, and KJ was able to gather it in, and he got fouled from behind.
Foul was on Antoine Webb, his first. And Debrick will be at the line to shoot a pair. He's 1 of 2 from the line today. Free throw good. Xavier Duncan coming in for Lewis and Clark. Coming out,
68% for the line.
Webb. He's going to try again right here. KJ's up and good. Got him both. He now has 5 points for the afternoon. 13:32 to go. And the Volunteers back on defense. Logan with the lead. Lewis and Clark with it out on the top. Shanklin steps back and launches. Good. Marion Shanklin got that one. East is going to make a move and try to get by McCoy. McCoy grabs him from behind, fouls him. McCoy's going to come out. He's unhappy because he can't inflict any more pain and damage.
It's going to be the second foul on McCoy. Sean East, a little smile after that play over on the baseline, but he comes to the bench. He's going to get a blow here as well.
I would think that Sean might argue and say, let me stay in a while.
Yep. Now, he likes the matchup. He likes the competition.
Barnes has got to throw it in quick and gets it into Yates, back to Barnes. Yates almost went out of bounds. Dawson did a great job of staying in bounds, towing that sideline. Williams gives it off to Kobe Barnes. Remember, Sean East is on the bench. Alfred has the top of the key. Goes it to Kobe Barnes in the lane, down low. Oh, driving and laying it in.
Nice drive by Kobe Barnes, finds McGee on the block. He's able to convert it.
He's got 9. And it's 66-48. Logan on top. Lewis and Clark with the basketball, driving inside more, put it up, no, rebound Alfred. Alfred comes up one-on-one against Shanklin. Alfred back and forth, zigzag on the right side in front of the Logan bench. Inside, going to lay it up. No, too hard, got it back, put it up. No, missed it again. Rebound Barnes. Barnes has it knocked away, picked up by McGee. Whistle and what?
Timeout.
Timeout called by Logan. They were kind of going out of control. And the assistant coaches for Lewis and Clark bellowing at the officials. They didn't call it. Did they call a timeout? Call a timeout and they didn't come over to the bench.
I thought so.
Clock warning. All right. Oh, it was warning on Lewis and Clark. So now 11 on the shot clock, and Alfred's out near the timeline. They throw it to Colby Barnes. Barnes going to have to motor down, right side, pull up, jump shot, good. That solved that problem. Colby has 12. And Logan's leading now, 68-48 again. There's a jumper out in the lane, no good. Bounces out long to Cam Alfred. Here comes Alfred. Picked up by Zidane Moore. They give it to Tay Williams. Williams at the top. Williams looking. Big screen set by McGee. Does he want it? Oh, he gets bumped off of it, so goes down to the corner. There's Barnes for a three. Nope. And it's grabbed out there by Yates. Off to Tay Williams. Driving and score.
What a drive.
And a block. And he'll go to the line.
What a drive from Tay Williams as he comes from the top of the key, finds a little opening, up and under, gets the foul.
Yeah.
Boy, that was pretty.
You know, the guy that was providing they're like a triple screen down there was Big Sarian McGee. He had his arms spread out, and he had guys on either side of him saying, hold it, fellas, hold it. Let this man through.
Come on through. I'll clear the way.
7 for Tay, he'll be at the line. The foul was on Shanklin, his first. Williams free throw, boy, that ball finds Dawson Yates. Free throw no good, bounces out, doesn't it? It always finds Yates. Lewis and Clark has it. Down now 70-48. And the Logan bench likes the defense. Shanklin has it, drives, and throws a scooper up and in.
They're not going to like that defense.
Shanklin scores and slides out into the foyer and gets some popcorn. They go to Barnes for a three, no. And it is rebounded back. Colby saved it into McGee. McGee turns and put it up on the rim. No, and a foul as Sarian was fouled.
You know, you talk about Dawson Yates. Ball finds him. If you watch him on the offensive end, he just goes to the corner and hides.
Yeah.
He sits there and waits and lets the other four work the ball around.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, he's wide open. And I love how he kind of gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
But, man, he can kill you. As he checks
East
out.
in and Yates out. Boy, what a job he's done today. Dawson has 11. McGee has 9. He could get double figures here with a 1-and-1. Free throw is up and no good. He's an 80% free throw shoot. Losing Clark drives the other way, and Daniels gets a lay in as they continue to push the ball.
That's the second time this game that Daniels has beat Ball's defense down the floor.
And Logan has it in the person of Tay Williams. He shovels it out to Alfred. Alfred looking inside. Alfred backs out. Alfred asks McGee for a screen. McGee obliges. They go to Williams. 7 on the shot clock, 6 on the shot clock. Williams in the lane, faking. Shot blocked by Moore. Lewis and Clark comes the other way and driving inside, putting up a crazy shot at end. Is Jeff Daniels.
Daniels holds the ball out behind him and flips it up at the rim.
And that should have been a foul on Williams.
Yes,
No
should have.
doubt about that. Williams has it now out front. 70-54, Logan has the lead. McGee goes on the top. Now East to Barnes. Barnes backing his man down in the lane. Turnaround jumper, good. Nothing but net. Barnes is having a pretty good day too. He's got 14. Timeout called out by Logan. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30.
I'd like to buy the family's gas on 2.
Okay. I'd like to pay for this family's meal.
Okay. We're so blessed in this country. I would encourage all of you to pay it forward and let that random act of kindness define us as a nation. Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Small business is the backbone to our community. It's a good feeling to know that one loan to a small business benefits everyone in the community, not just that business.
It's the people at People's National Bank that are making a difference in the lives of Southern Illinois. People's National Bank is a locally owned community bank that provides quality services for the people that work and live in Southern Illinois. People's National Bank. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers.
My name is Jacob.
Mike Murphy and Dave McKenzie back here. Johnny Logan, courtside. We'll be back here Monday night for a game at 7 o'clock. The Vols playing Lakeland College, and let me tell you, like a little offense, like a little fast break, like a little run and gun with your supper time, come on over.
You know, if you haven't seen the Vols play yet, you're running out of opportunities.
Yep.
That'd be a good one to come out and see.
Yeah, that would be Monday night at 7, a single game, 7 o'clock here against Lakeland College. Ted Knapp. Must have heard that comment I said about how patient he was. It'll be Lewis and Clark to inbound the ball, and they get it into Moore. Here comes Dane Moore. One-on-one against Cam Alford. Alford stole the ball earlier in the game. Moore's going to take it all the way. Blocked by Justin Cross. Off to Alford. Down inside Barnes. Banker, good one in.
How did he even get that to go? But he did. And not a nice block from Cross on the other end.
Man, magnificent block. And now Logan is up by 20 again, 74-54. Backdoor cut to Moore. Logan steals that, but it's knocked out of bounds as bodies collide. It's going to be Logan's ball. It went off of Lewis.
That's the 8th turnover of the second
Stop
half.
Stop.
Yeah.
Are you keeping those or are you just guessing?
I don't know. I'm about ready to run out.
I started to say, you're going to take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Coming in for Lewis and Clark is going to be Shank. Coming out Moore, who's a little frustrated. And here comes East. Look
McCoy's
who's on
back.
it. McCoy's back on. These guys are having fun. There's a pass out to Alford. Alford gives it to Williams. Williams squares up, starts in, pulls it back, backs out, hangs on to the dribble, between the legs, around the right side, pull up, jump shot, over the iron, no, but rebound. Barnes, and he put it in. Barnes has 18 points, and the ball's finding him now. 76-54, John A. Logan. Well on their way to win number 21. Outside, on the right, it is White. Going to drive, stop. Throw the basketball to Shanklin. Shanklin inside, and a foul on Alford trying to get around, but he couldn't in time. He fouled Duncan.
First, I thought it was going to be a steal from Alford. I thought he had got around there, but he winds up getting in the body, wrapping him up, picking up the foul.
So it will be Trailblazers inbound. Shanklin throws it in. That's Thompson. They go back inside. Ooh, what was that? Travel? Yeah. Traveling called on Duncan. Logan had that lane crowded up.
16th turnover by the Trailblazers
Really?
in the game.
You do have your shoes off.
I do.
76-54. We're both doing high school games tonight, too. There goes Reeves inside. Put it up and in!
Hang time for DJ Reeves. Gets him the bucket.
And it is 78-54. McCoy out front to Quez, to Shanklin. Shanklin left side. Trying to find an opening, can't. Now they go right side, and an air ball put up. Pump from long range by Thompson, and that was headed toward the foyer. Logan gets it back to Reeves. Reeves over the timeline. Reeves in the lane, and they steal the ball. 3-on-1 break. Oh! And Cross goes up and bats it off the backboard. And the basket by L.T. White will be counted as Cross went up and batted it off the glass when it was on its way down. Pass comes into Reeves. Reeves coming up with it. Behind his back, loses one defender. They double team. They go to East. East out front. Throws the ball to Cross. Cross dribbles on the left side, hands to Williams. Williams top of the key, between the legs, gives off to East. East gonna shoot it from there. Boom!
When his release is so quick that when he decides to shoot, you don't have an opportunity to respond.
It didn't matter, it was 35 feet away. 81-56. Logan just putting the hammer down now, and out front dribbling the basketball. Lewis and Clark, that's Shanklin. Shanklin going to try to find an opening. It's stolen away by Williams. Uh-oh, watch this. Williams with a jam tape.
Big time. Defense leads to offense. Tay Williams gets out and gets the play.
That was a jam. That's the definitive of the you look up dunk, and that's what you see in the dictionary. Wow. Now there's a foul on East, I think, on the baseline.
Collectively, did you hear the crowd take a breath?
Yeah.
They held their breath
Here
as he was driving down the left side.
Replay.
What's he going to do?
It is. Bam-o.
Clean.
Wow. I wish I could jump like that once. Just one time. Just one time. That's all I ask. Just one time to be able to jump that high.
Impressive.
I don't have to have a basketball in my hand. I just jump.
Impressive.
Lewis and Clark will inbound. That was the first foul on Sean East. They throw it out in the alley and another foul. That foul's on Justin Cross. In the midst of all this, Logan has built their lead to 83-56. And the cerebral one, Dawson Yates, coming back in. And Sean East will sit with 15 points.
It's a nice round of applause
from
the fans here.
Lewis and Clark will try to throw it in again, and they do. To White. White on the right side, Daniels. Daniels in the lane. Daniels fades and fires. In and out, no. Rebound, Cross. Cross hands off to Williams. Williams bringing the ball up. And you hear Coach Smith-Peters right in front of us calling the play. And here comes Reeves to the top. Reeves fakes, behind the back, now spins in the lane, lost the ball, got it back, shoots it. Good. When in doubt, just shoot it.
They'll find the net somehow.
Outside, it's White. Free throw line, jump shot won't go. Tip, rebound, Yates, or Reeves from behind. Reeves over the timeline, 5:40 to go. Reeves to Yates. Yates throws down inside, brought by Debrick, gives back to Yates, outside to Reeves for the bomb. No. Rebound pulled down by White. And here comes Lewis and Clark. Driving inside and wide open with a pump fake. Lost two guys, shot it, missed it. Was Rue. He got two guys in the air to fly by him, and then he missed the bunny.
He was too wide open.
Yeah. And Logan has it. Williams to Yates in front of the Logan bench. Yates has it slapped out of his hands, out of bounds by Zane Moore. Coming in for the Trailblazers is going to be Antoine Webb. Coming out will be LT White. Logan up 85-56. Pass goes into Reeves. They're setting up Dawson Yates in that far left corner, I think. I heard him say corner.
Watch the skip pass
and
from Williams.
Williams is going to drive to the baseline, double team. There it is, but it was picked off by Moore. And just as good because the shot clock went off. Now inside, Rue's going to put it up and miss another layup. And fighting for the ball, and Cross comes away with it. Jump ball, and that's going to be an alternating possession, giving it back to Lewis and Clark. Logan up 85-56, 4:41 to go. And this has been entertaining, hasn't it?
It's been a lot of fun. Guys, I don't see any rust on these guys right now.
Not right now, no. There's Rue going to just grab it and fire at the top, no. Bounces off one of the Trailblazers and picked up by Reeves, and Reeves is going to penetrate and go inside. Throw it up and in. How did he even see it?
I don't know. I can't even explain it, but
he was out of bounds. He just looked back over his shoulder. Oh, I better shoot it. He just tossed it in.
It's 5 for 6 field goal range.
There's a nice move, driving in by Daniels, who has 8. And Logan on top, 87-58. 29-point lead for the Vols. Reeves out high, dribbles to the left side, gives off to Yates. Yates back to Reeves. Right side, Williams in the corner. Williams going to fake, bring it back out on top. Free throw line, step it off, give it to Debrick. Debrick steps back and shoots a 3. No. Rebound, Yates. Pump fake, reverse layup, good. was off an offensive rebound. Bounce pass inside, and a shot put up and good by Webb on Cross. It's 89-60, Logan. With 3:18 to go, they go in the corner, and Debrick runs it down, and a timeout called as Logan will sub in some players, Garby and Downing. And I think they're just going to go ahead and play and keep going.
It's more a substitution timeout for Kyle Smith-Peters,
Right.
but look down there, and there's 3 Carterville players, former Carterville High School players coming in. Justin Johnson checking in, Austin Garby, and, of course, Eli Downing, who's seen some good minutes here the last couple of games. Dawson Yates gets some high fives from his teammates down the bench as he comes to the sideline. And a turnover.
Throwing the ball in, yeah. A little crowded over in front of this Logan bench.
You got a big screen right there in front of you.
Yeah. I still couldn't see who threw it out of bounds. So here comes the Trailblazer Shanklin. And he's dribbling out front. Throws the basketball off to Daniels. Daniels goes by Downing, and Downing reaches out and holds it. Foul is on Downing. That's his first. I'm tempted. Sarion McGee sitting right here. We've got a third headset.
Put the headset on.
3 minutes to go. I think you can be able to hear him without that headset. There's a line drive jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cross. Cross throws it off to Reeves. Reeves over the center line. Reeves comes back to the right. Reeves goes back to the left, top of the key. Reeves off to Downing. Downing fakes, pulls up and fires. No, short. Rebound pulled down by Lewis and Clark. Driving is Shanklin, and he gets his 7th point. 89-62. Who'll score 90? How about Reeves on a 3 from about right here? How about right there? Free throw up, or 3 shot up, no, and the rebound pulled down by Lewis and Clark, and they've got a 3-on-1 break. They're going to throw it out to the official. As the only guy, and Coach Shelton up off Lewis and Clark said, hey, I think that was meant for me.
The last time these two teams played, it was a 91-64 final. We're close to that now. They may break the 91.
2:07 left to go. And Reeves gives off to Eli Downing, and he fires this one too hard off the board. Cross had the rebound, fighting for it underneath, and Duncan knocked it out by Lewis and Clark. So it will be Logan's ball. Reeves throws it out to Cross. Cross fakes, throws it out to Garby. Garby in the lane, almost falls down, now rights himself, throws it up, no, and he gets fouled. Nope, trap. As they pull up Garby, as he lost his balance or tripped, and he thought, well, I'll try what Reeves does. I'll just shoot it. Didn't work that same way.
Austin goes back on defense.
So we're still stuck at that 89. It's 89-62. Shanklin's going to try to add to it. In and out, no rebound, Cross. Maybe Logan needs to run. Garby was wide open coming up this avenue. They give it to Reeves. Reeves off to Cross. Cross back to Reeves. Reeves going to drive handoff to Johnson. Back to Cross. Cross off to Downing. Downing hands off to Reeves, who drives in the lane. Put it up. Banker, no, and a block. And Reeves is going to go to the line. Xavier Duncan got the foul, his second. At the free throw line will be Reeves, who's not shot a free throw today. Got 2 coming here. He's got 5 field goals for 10. Free throw good. 85.9 on the year. Reeves really bangs him. Only guy who shoots better is Sarion McGee, I think. Free throw, no good. The reason I said that is because he was sitting right next to him. Didn't even get a reaction out of it.
No, he didn't even smile.
No, well, he knows that's true. Down in the right corner with it. It goes to Rue, back outside. And Driving inside and a shot, no. Hit up off the rim, no. And they throw it away, but it pops out in the alley, and a shot put up and in by Duncan.
Second field goal of the game for Duncan.
90-64, and Reeves kicks it in the corner, and Garby's foot was out of bounds down in the corner. Garby had a 3-ball uncontested coming up, but his heel was out of bounds. And they're wanting him to score.
They are. They're trying.
With all the mustard they can over here. Lewis and Clark gonna fire it up now at will. And the ball rebounded by Cross. Goes it to Reeves. Reeves gonna turn and give it to Garby for the bomb. Banker good! Austin Garby banks it up. To be warned by the official. At the other end by Shankland, 2. He's got 9.
Wonder if he called that bank.
I don't know. Now Reeves is just going to dribble over the timeline. And did he dunk it?
He did.
Yeah. Reeves goes in and dunks it. And coming the other way, a block by Cross. And now Garby's just going to hold it, hand it off to Reeves, and that's the end of the game. The final, 95-66. And the Volunteers reserves put on a little show there at the end, and they had told Reeves to hold up. And Reeves went the other way and dunked it and hung on the rim. Got a little excitement as the Volunteers win their 21st game of the year. They're now 21-2. And Lewis and Clark loses for the 7th time in their last 8 games. They are 5-15. We'll come back, run down the scoring. We'll talk to the Logan coach and have more. Logan is 21-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Jacob Reichert. I plan to major in biology, and eventually I am looking forward to being a park ranger or research biologist. I received a FAVIS scholarship, and that basically covers my tuition and fees. And that's really important to me because coming from a middle class family, we can't always afford all the things that you need for college. And so that really helps out my family. Community college, I know there's a stigma around it, but there's still a great community. You still have great opportunities with people. You still learn the same things you probably would at a university. You will be helped no matter what your problem is.
Who knew that selling your car could be so easy?
It's more than easy when you go to chriswantscars.com.
Chris wanted cars, so I sold him mine.
Thinking about selling your car, truck, or SUV? Then go to chriswantscars.com. Chris needs to buy cars now and wants yours whether you buy from him or not.
It's the best way to sell your car today.
I got a real-time offer right on the spot. Thanks, Chris.
So sell your cars at chriswantscars.com.
Advantage, Offenburg.
Mike Murphy and Dave McKenzie back here courtside. Logan wins it 95-66. Logan will run the record of 21-2. And Logan will play back here Monday night at 7. It's a single game with Lakeland, the team that they just beat 92-76 the other night. So if you want a chance to see the 4th-ranked team in the country, this high-scoring, high-flying outfit, 7 o'clock on Monday, we got a date right here at Brewer Gym.
Really thought, that game, everybody that comes in here is going to be shooting to try to take down this Vols team, and it's going to be a good matchup. And, there's not many home games left here at Brewer Gym, and you need to come out and watch it. And, again, it's going to be a 7 o'clock start coming up on Monday night.
So we've got Kyle Smith-Peters coming over to us. We'll get him on the headset. And we'll have Dietrich Reeves coming on as well in just a few minutes. Let's start with the head coach, Kyle Smith-Peters. Boy, that was impressive. And I think we talked about how you could turn defense into offense so quickly, and that lead just balloons up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we wanted to see. Like we told them, we didn't want to we didn't want to take a chance there and not allow the game to be finished the wrong way. We've had 2 games, same situation at halftime, and, did a really good job down the stretch of, as we would say, impose your will. Don't just be talented, be hard workers, and we did that. So we were able to, just really do what we needed to do. Just happy. I'm glad to see us finish the game the right way.
Yeah, and you got time in for some of those hardworking reserves, and it was a situation where, they got in, and it's so fun. Dave was commenting on the fact that, they wanted some of those guys to score, and when Garby banked that one in, the refs had to pull everybody back off the floor because it was almost a parade over here in front of them.
Golly, Austin works so hard, and he's such a good teammate. And, he's a coach on the sidelines, coach on the floor. And, to see our group so excited for a guy that, just does everything the right way all the time, the stuff that nobody wants to really, that doesn't show up. And, it shows what kind of group we have. And I'm just really excited for him, for them to be that selfless.
Kyle, you were talking about being able to put this away tonight. In a couple of games ago, you talked about your team. Even though they gave up a 20-point lead and they won by 10, they weren't very happy. This has got to be a really it looks like you've shaken off the rust, and now that you was able to put a team away that had kind of made a run at you early.
Well, and I think, and going back and watching film and just seeing this kind of how it all played out here a little bit. You take a 14-day break. Our first half, I think we were really excited, but I think we just hit the wall, mentally, physically a little bit. 40 minutes was maybe a little much for us to be playing after a 14-day break, and that's kind of where I think the momentum kind of hit badly both times for us was that second half, about the 15-minute mark, when you need to be catching your second. Now, obviously we're 4 games in. Our conditioning, our gameplay, everything we need is where it needs to be and where we would hope it'd be moving forward. So, we got some guys stepping up and doing some things when you have, Dawson and Cam just do so much for us defensively of getting everyone else going. And that's what I was kind of hawking on tonight was, we got to get these other guys have got to start stepping up and doing some of these things when they're not on the floor. So, but to see where we're at, and we still got a lot of games left to play to get better. That's what I'm excited about. I think we still have a lot of room to get a lot better.
Had 4 guys in double figures, led by Barnes with 18, East had 15, and 13 each for Reeves and Yates. But you had also a couple of guys with 9, Williams and McGee. You had Alford with 8. You could have conceivably had 6 guys in double figures.
Yeah, well, and that's what we need. We need the balance scoring. We need the balance night in and night out. That's what I think is so impressive about this group is, when you look across the board, we have 6, 7, 8 guys and go out and get 20 about any given night. And we've seen it throughout the years. I'm just saying it, Sarion's had his 20. KJ's had his 20. You go on down and, Dietrich Reeves, his first game back, gets 18, 19. So we've got a large group of guys here on the bench that can come up with big plays. Dawson Yates is just, catch and shoot tonight was just, it was the right time, right spot. That's what Dawson's done his entire career here and what he did at Pinckneyville. And, all the little things just, like I said, I think they're finally starting to take shape. We're finally getting in a little bit of a groove here and hopefully hit that stride at the right time.
Yeah, one of the highlights you just showed was that offensive rebound that Yates got and then waited till everybody went by and then went under the other side and laid it in.
Yep.
See, we get the highlights here,
Oh,
too.
no, I tell you what, LeBlanc Production spoils you guys over
here.
Yeah,
it sure does. There's a lot of times that, especially when you put McGee in, I'm watching the monitor because I'm not going to see anything out here. Now, Monday night, boom, right back at it, 7 o'clock.
It is what it is. We're just, we're going to make sure that we try to get our rest. Our guys have done a good job of being mentally tough. Like, the keys to the game. And like I told them at Lakeland, it's pretty simple. It's attitude and effort. You're going to be tired. We know you're tired. No, is that going to affect your effort? Is that going to affect your attitude? If we can control those 2 things, we're probably going to have a good chance, to outplay another team. And, quite honestly, the quote we had on the board today was, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. This is a perfect situation for us where we could come in and probably just go through the motions a little bit and still have a chance to win. Now, in this league, you take a risk of getting beat any given night if you do that. And luckily, we were able to at least impose our will a little bit here and do a very good job of just taking control of the game and moving forward.
You're going to get Dietrich Reeves down there to talk to us, and we're Happy to talk. He's watching his highlights.
He's got
down
his
there.
dad. His mom and dad came in. He's already watching highlights.
He's watching highlights down there. And speaking of that, one of those highlights that we marveled at the fact he went out of bounds coming down there on the drive and was already out behind the basket and then leaned back and threw it up and in.
He's a big piece of what we need to be. You know, you got a guy like this that is capable of stepping up, guarding. Obviously, he's an offensive weapon, but as his conditioning has gotten better, his play has gotten better, and that's just what we need to keep seeing and keep doing.
All right, well, we'll put him on. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
And we've got Dietrich Reeves that's going to put the headset on. And Dietrich today was doing it all over the place as he ended up with 13 points. And, I'm going to say this. Out of those 13, there were no threes, so you were working down in the 2-point range today.
Yes, sir. Really trying to get myself going with the 3-ball, but
well, that's okay. You made some pretty nice moves with the 2-ball.
Yeah, I don't like to settle a lot either. I don't like to force shots neither. So
yeah,
I be trying to get myself going and trying to get inside because I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of scared sometimes to penetrate with the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
As I get to going, it get easier for me.
Now let me ask you this. Most of your career, I know this, you were a starter.
Yes, sir.
Now you come off the bench, and I'm going to just make a guess here. Sometimes that's not too bad because you can sit there and see that the ebb and flow of the game for a while.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's no biggie to me. I mean, hey, I just be ready to when I get ready and go in and try to bring the same energy off the bench as they have on the starters.
You got your first game of the season was at Lewis and Clark. You wound up with 16 in that game. You had 13 tonight. You were so happy after that game because we talked in the post game just to be back. And are you where you want to be physically now and ready for the stretch run?
I mean, I'm at a decent percent. I mean, I gotta keep working, keep getting my conditioning in, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate Coach Cal for taking his time with me and just helping me throughout this whole process. So, I mean, it's all good.
Did you hear Garby call that? Did he call that bank or did he just let it go?
I just knew it was going in.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if he called it or not. I just knew it was going in.
Yeah, and when you look at the talent that's out there on the floor with you, when you look at Tay and Yates had a big game today, and the athleticism as we see Williams do the reverse, Barnes, East. Look at what East is going to do here.
I love them guys.
Yeah, the little floater.
Love
I mean, we love the highlights. I mean, we get to sit here. Now watch this down in the corner. That's brutal.
Knockdown. I knew that was going in. I had my finger. I had the 3 fingers.
Can you arch a shot that high? I mean, now look at this. Yeah, there you go. Boom. And Sarian hit a 3 too. Hey, look at this. The unselfishness of Sean shoveling it back out to Dawson.
But we can't, and that's right. And once we swing the ball like that, and it get everybody involved, then we win games.
Yeah.
And everybody is involved. Everybody tuned in. Everybody tuned in on defense, offense. Even the bench bring a lot of energy as well. So once we are locked in, then it's hard to stop us.
And Barnes is kind of like a quiet assassin, isn't he?
Yes.
I mean, I look down at the stat sheet. He's got 18 points. He's 4-4 from the line. I don't know how many rebounds he had, but I mean, he's always doing stuff that is really kind of crazy. And after the game, he's got 18.
Yes,
Cam's been in this seat many times.
Many times. Shout out to my guy Cam, man. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to T-Tay. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, Dawson, the whole team, man. I love the guys. Love them, and they bring me so much confidence, man. To where.
And that's part of it, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's family. It's family. That's all we is, family. Brotherhood.
Yeah. And the Brotherhood's going to be right back at it Monday night.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Y'all stay tuned, man. We coming, and we coming harder than ever, man.
Listen, I want to tell you something. That team from Lakeland, boy, they can score.
Yeah, they can.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, I didn't know they could. I didn't know they could push the ball like that, man. They be.
So if people want to come in here and see something pretty close to an NBA game, Monday night might be the time to come in here because you guys score about 90 a game.
90 a game.
And they can score about
80. Almost close to that, yeah.
We could blow up a scoreboard in here Monday night.
But the goal one day is to stop that. We can't let them.
Yeah,
we can't let them get over.
Sure.
No, we can't get them.
As long as we're ahead at the end, I don't care how many points are scored. 125 to 123, we win in overtime. Who cares, right? What's the most points you've ever scored in a game?
The most points
Dietrich?
I ever scored in the game,
Yeah.
40. I had 41.
41
points
in a game.
In a
Wow.
game,
Once you
41.
pick that up Monday night, we'd like to see that.
Well, now
Monday
listen,
night.
I'm not. That's D-Mac. I'm just going to call for 27.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
27 off the bench and 4 threes.
I got you.
Mixed
I got
up
you.
with that.
Yeah,
All right.
I got you.
Well, listen, you guys are rolling well. Is everybody, because this is a hard stretch of games because of the weather and the COVID pause, are you guys okay health-wise?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Everybody getting enough rest?
Yes, sir.
Everything. Okay. So it's in bed by 9. And
But we got workers, man. We be having other teammates go to the gym, stay
I
there
know.
late night,
Yep.
all that. Yeah, man. And then be right back at it in the morning
Right.
working out. So man, we tough. We built for it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I love the way you went inside today. Oh, here's the move. Look at this. Did you even see? Could you even see the basket from
Yeah,
that
I seen
angle?
the basket. I can see it.
You're
a little
going
bit.
out of bounds. How could you look back and see the basket?
It just got a nice touch, nice feel for the basket.
Wow,
that's
I
all.
guess there's Garby.
There it is.
There's
I
the
still don't
Knocked
think he
down.
called it.
Hey.
Yeah. Look at Sarion. Sarion almost got a technical because he was jumping out here on the floor. These guys are
Appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah.
Yep, y'all be smooth, man.
And it was a fun day. 95-66. Talking to Dietrich Reeves, who had 13 points and a big game. 1 of 2 from the line. Glad to have you back playing all the time. We want to see you all the time. You know, it was great. The more minutes you got, and early on, you know, they were playing, and as Coach said, you're a very important key to this machine. And glad you're back.
Thank you so much.
Feeling
Glad
good,
to be
isn't
back.
it?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Your leg okay?
Yes,
Everything
sir.
going good?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay.
going to go ice right now as we speak.
Going to go? Okay. All right. Well, I know your parents are here, so we'll let you go. Thanks for the visit.
Thank you so much.
All right.
game.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Dietrich Reeves, and he had a big one here today as he joined in with 3 other players to have double figures, and didn't hurt that dunk at the end, did it? I thought he was in trouble because they told him to stop and hold up. He went down there and dunked it. But he ended up with 13 points and big night. Why don't you go down there and dunk it against your coach's wishes and you get on star of the game. But a big game, and Logan won it, as you expected them to, but everybody contributed.
This was a good ball game for
Yeah.
everybody. It was a lot of fun. Intense for about the first 12, 14 minutes of the game,
Yeah.
but then they started building the lead. And then it's so nice to be able to see them close it out and just put a team away. They hadn't done that the last couple of
Right.
games, but tonight they were able to do that. And with an important game coming up on Monday night, I like the flow that this team is in right now.
Logan still has games to play. Lakeland is in here Monday. They're at Kaskaskia up in Centralia on Wednesday the 16th. They're at Olney on Friday night the 18th. And they're at Lincoln Trail College on the 19th. Tuesday the 22nd and Thursday the 24th. Home games against Swick and Shawnee. So there's a lot of basketball still to be played, but it's coming at us quick as the Volunteers are now 21-2. I think DH back at our studios. We got more action tonight. Dave's going to be doing the Carterville game. Who you play?
DuQuoin.
Yeah. Oh, the big guy coming in.
Yeah.
Washington. And Carterville scoring a lot of points now. What are you guys up to? About 65 a game, something like that?
Right around pushing 70 right now.
Yeah. And the Lions are hot at the right time of the year. And Heron will be honoring the state runner-up team from 2020, and that'll be coming up. It's hard to believe it's been that long, 02. It's been 20 years, and they'll be at the game honored. Heron plays Frankfurt, and then there's a get-together at the Elks. Everyone invited, and that's coming up for me tonight. So
have fun.
I think we would need to go home and take a nap.
I agree.
At our age. Logan wins at 95-66, and Logan will be back here playing on Monday night at 7 in a single game against Lakeland College. If you get a chance to come over and check out the Volunteer action, do it. Don't forget we've got SIU basketball tonight, too, on 101.5 CIL-FM. That will be Rodney Watson. That will be Mike Reese. And that will be coming up with the pregame show at 6 and the play-by at 7 as the SIU Salukis take on the Evansville Aces in Banterra Center tonight. That's going to wrap it, and we'll say goodbye from Carterville, where Logan wins their 21st of the year, wins at 95-66. For Dave McKenzie, I'm Mike Murphy. So long from Brewer Jim.